Softly quiet. Did I forget to unmute the music? I did, of course. Oh, the best part. Okay. Oh, this is a bit loud. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Hello, Zook. Alright. Seems like the server's still up, so that's good. Alright. I already decided what I'm gonna make. Blood Elf. Cultist. I made a transmog. So, don't hate. I already know what I'm doing. I made a transmog earlier. Yeah, I made Fid. Funny enough, it's fish again. Yep, that's good to me. Oh. Yeah. Alright, now the name rolling. This can take a while sometimes. Whatever. I am not new, so I will disable all the tutorials. Right. It's not really Ascension anyway, this is just probably a carryover from the main server. Deepest for the week. Good, I am the week. Let me get rid of the be right back message.
For nearly 7,000 years, the High Elves cultivated a...
Yeah, there's no starting zone, so... Can you just mute that? Right. So I was struggling to come up with a class, I ended up at Cultist, because it was the most paladin-like. We'll just zoom through this. My previous playthrough of this was a resolute, slow mode, as slow as possible. And, well, that's kind of boring. I remember this. Right, so in order to use this, you need to restart the game, so 1 moment. Which one is it? This one? Nope. This one. There we go. I don't know why my chat is working out. The UI hasn't changed. Wait, the UI hasn't changed? Oh, I was supposed to do that. I'll just leave it default. I'm probably not going to be doing any dungeons, but, well, the intention is to do dungeon. Did it pick up? Nope. Of course. There we go. Okay. Well, yeah, Project Ascension is just 3.3.5, so I'm not surprised. I can get rid of stream preview, I don't need that anymore. Right, should have everything that I need. First, book. Owned, please. This will allow me to learn abilities fast. I need a mount. This will allow me to get around fast. Is there anything else? I'll grab these as well, I guess. Oh wait, won't we have synced up already? I think so. Alright, already got a transmog like I said. A good view from up here, I guess. Yep. You can even see the moon. Right. I have forgotten how Cultist works. Oh, there's a buff as well. Probably press that. Oh, it's busy here. Raised undead. I should probably not tag that. Unless that's some sort of rare. Have we still not got a bar for this insanity mechanic? Dungeons start at 15, yes. One of the major enhancements this version of the game makes is hold to cast. I love it. So if you're just spamming a spell, you just hold down the button. It's something we asked for ages and Blizzard never gave it. I can get rid of this then. Right, I've got 6 of those. Go down here then. Good views? Yeah. You haven't tried Memento or Mirror Star Legends? No. Oh, it's raining again, I hear. It was raining like this earlier as well. Can you guess why I fell asleep? Bloody hell. Don't worry, I'm safe here. The people down the road, though, I'm a bit concerned about. Last time I said this, there was flooding for 3 weeks. Not here. The people I'm talking about. We are much further uphill. In the kitchen. Yeah, I knew they'd get that. Oh, we got a bar now. To hit level 2, I guess. So this bar allows me to go insane. I'm looking forward to that. It's probably one of the defining things about this class, I think. Nope, still too many sound effects. I had to do that when I was a raider in WoW as well. While I was raiding, there were so many sound effects that I wouldn't be able to concentrate. I think they've changed the this quest. This quest was after this one, I think. How are we doing PC wise? CPU 2. Stream health is fine. If you drop frames due to render and lag, I'm going to drop the FPS down to... Oh. Why is it at 50? Let me turn the CPU up to performance mode, see if that helps. Oh wow, yeah, that helps. Yeah, that really helps. I remember raiding, I had dodgy Wi-Fi and... Oh, we're almost insane. Hey, let's see what happens. Dodgy Wi-Fi and accidentally kept hitting attack shortcut on my mouse and now growing raid bosses. You were a hunter. I remember my dad had this problem as well. Ooh, I'm insane. Ooh. That it? Okay. I thought it would make you go hostile and attack people. Yeah, when I was raiding, I was almost always a paladin. No shaman with wind shear bound to mouse? Wow, look at tryhard over here. Yeah, as a paladin, we never had a range interrupt for ages. It was a kick style interrupt, so. I mean, it could be worse. At least you weren't a hunter. Hunters had the weirdest aggro quirks. Random people AFK, as you do. Usual. I'm just looking for wolves here. Let me know if you get bored of this music and I'll switch it for something else. How about those pulls earlier? I was initially upset by getting a duplicate, but like at the same time, Ira is not a bad duplicate to get. At this point, I'm basically just waiting on the PC client. Can I mount already? I can. It goes on Z. Yeah. Oh, there's one of these as well. I'll summon this one then. Because this is thematic and fitting. I haven't played this class yet, so it's entirely possible that I get turned off by something and I just give up. Wouldn't be the first time. More bags. I can use any armor, I think. Okay. What do we got here? I don't have either, I'll just take the gloves. They changed something with hard mode about Purgasnack. I can't beat her at all. Possibly. I remember early on people were using exploits to defeat it. Because... I don't know. I don't really remember why people were using exploits. Oh, this is a new quest. Going mad. Ooh. Fancy. I like this. Oh, he's over here. Downstairs? Question mark? Oh. Hello. Wait. There's supposed to be something here. Stairs, mate? Yeah, also. That quest marker has always been kind of odd. Oh, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Yeah. Fine with me. We'll come back to that in a moment. More levels, more power. I can't beat her on my main account with very much a worse team than my alt account. Has a yardstick on her. I only just beat hard mode Birdcage with follow-up attack team last week. Eee. I'm not looking forward to having to brute force it. Why are you attacking me? Oh, it does count. I didn't know we had shared loot on this. That's good to know. Kill the spiders. Just move my chat over so I can see it. There you go. You're all the way on the other side. Manalo? Manalo? Can be my Ascension. Actually, I don't mind it. It's even funnier because I'm supposed to have, oh, Void Blessing. That's why. Did Valpurgis always heal herself? No idea. I feel like it's a common mechanic for bosses though, for what it's worth. I mean, it kind of makes sense for Valpurgis to heal itself because, well, it's kind of a fusion of witches, so... Wow, those rangers hit fast. Am I gonna get hit in here? Yeah. Okay. I see chat is behaving as always. Not YouTube chat, in-game chat. Yep, chat knows exactly where I'm at. If anyone class is already thinking about transmog. Oh no, it's like this, isn't it? And you get to your first cave and it's already busy. Oh wait, where's my book? Get out of here, book. There we go. What do we got here? Begin draining insanity and regenerating mana. Yeah, that would help. Pull down attack. Okay. Already got Holy Shock. Nice. Ooh. An egg here. This is something else this server has added, is that you will find items out in the wilderness. And usually they're pretty good items. Nah, I'm glad I didn't take a cloak. I can't remember, but I'll be here in 6 months when you get enough orbs to level my supports. Oh yeah, actually, I noticed when I was doing my dailies, I'm starting to run out of QP now. Thank you for waiting. I hope they got the hit in there. I don't know if they did or not. Better to travel as a group if you're doing this sort of thing. They must have just killed that. I'll just venture with this guy. There's no way I'm getting hit in that. I'll take that. Yeah, I thought so. It's interesting having a shared tag system. Because you kind of know what other people are doing. Alright, so we gotta kill some undead guys, pick up some loot from the town, and kill another dead guy. Wow. I wonder what the class quests are going to be whenever we get to Burning Crusade content. This character is a Blood Elf and is supposed to spawn in Silvermoon, this zone here, but usually whenever we don't do Burning Crusade content, that zone is disabled, so we spawn here instead. Personally, I don't think it really makes sense for a beta, but whatever. No more mashing attack keys on spawn spots. Take all the fun, why don't they? I mean, you still can, it just doesn't make sense to. Work with other players. Invite other players. Well, I guess you don't really need to invite them. Work with other players. Makes life so much easier when players aren't fighting over spawns. Not a melee yet. Also, my weapon's still kind of weak. He used to be every orc for himself. Yeah, and it was one of the things I detested about server starts. Like, oh, I'm gonna have to spend hours fighting over spawns. What's this? Ooh, a hammer. I'll take that. And it might be a one-handed weapon, but that's still quite amazing. Also, blacksmithing skill. I feel like blacksmithing skill is rare enough. What does that even do anyway, as far as I'm aware? Beginning I can understand blacksmithing? I'm not sure. Maybe it's just flavor. Right, I'm gonna go find those supplies. 4 more. Should be easy enough. Why did this guy attack me? That's new. I think there's one in here as well. Yeah. It seems they attack whenever you pick up something. Repairs weapons, blacksmith skill, no. Not in this game. That's Final Fantasy XIV. Don't worry too much about the achievement spam, that's just because we're in a very populated location right now. Oh, there it is. I was expecting to have more trouble with the boxes, to be honest. While we have a shared tag system, I don't think we have any sort of thing for boxes or items. Maybe I'm just ahead of the curve on this particular wave. Oh. I'll let this guy have it. Oh, hello. That must be for the vampire class, whatever that's called, Blood Mage. Dorman Memento. Must be a Elven Forest thing. Alright. Oh, we gotta go pick up this guy's, corpse. There's going to be a lot of references to death in this playthrough. Since we're doing all the undead stuff. Oh, I see someone's got their friend up. And this is where the shared tag system particularly shines. Because everybody can pick up the stuff they need. If I'm not a duo builder, I can't even equip that. I don't think there's a duo build spec for this. I can't even look. At least level 10 is a goal for today because I want to have a look at the skill tree. If you're wondering what classes I was considering for this, because reasons. Do I want this? Yeah, well. Oh, my phone. Oh, maybe I should turn off D&D. 1 second. Turn on D&D rather. Oh, it is on. Oh, it's on because OBS is on. Oh, that's nice. I wasn't aware of that. What about my phone though? Wait. There you go. Indie. Many hours, whatever that is. Alright. On legs, nice. Good stuff. Right, we're a couple of levels up now. Should be able to go take on that cultist NPC. All this armor is useful. Oh, we've already filled up on bags. That's nice. Alright. Should be able to win now. Oh, it's going to be close. Yeah. Okay. Time to get my reward. Oh yeah, I need to remember and bury this guy. I forget what it is I want exactly from quests. Anything looks particularly nice? Yeah, I'll take the sword, I guess. It's worse. Sometimes the rewards don't match. That's something I'll, wait, can I give feedback on this? I don't think I can. Well, this is new to me, apparently, this axe. Wait, hold up. Didn't I? I'm sure I killed this guy earlier. Didn't I? Am I going insane? Or is this quest just broken? Oh, the shiny thing here. This. In-slot bag. Lovely. Yeah. I'm sure I killed that guy, but hey. Apparently not. Maybe it only gives credit to the last person who hits the target? That'd be kind of weird. That sort of weirdness that you'd expect from a beta. Feels like they've got the leveling speed just right this time. Last time I did this, I was level 8 or 9 already. I feel like there's an item up here somewhere. Wish they'd give me a melee ability. Yeah, so I was planning on playing Sun Cleric. It was kind of paladin-like, so I was like, I could. But the more I dug into it, I was like, this just seems like priest with extra steps. I was looking at Blood Mage. Then I realized, do I really just want to stand in the back row? Nah. I looked at Primalist, and I was like, this just looks like Druid and Shaman combined. Cultist, on the other hand, it feels entirely new. I know it's more like Warlock and Paladin together, but... I feel like this hits the Shadow Knight niche, which is kind of what I wanted. Go ahead and get rid of some of that insanity. I don't think insanity has any real bonuses right now. Later on it will. Ooh. Restats. Anything else? Ooh. When did this start dropping? New to me. I remember the Scarlet Tabard used to really only drop in Scarlet Monastery, and like, you would probably get it from the last wave of mobs after you slew Herod. And only really for people that stuck around, because most people would cowered out. Most people would chicken. Because they'd see a massive wave of mobs. They aren't much of anything. It does require the tank and the healer to stick around though. If the tank and healer dip, you might as well just go. There is actually a database for this server, I could check that. Let me see. Real Scarlet Tabard. That doesn't show in the database. That's very weird. Scarlet Monastery was hell. I don't think it was that bad. It's a fairly straightforward dungeon once it got split into wings. Now, if you can't get the group to decide on which wing they should be doing, then yeah, you got a problem. There's a named NPC. Ah, there he is. Got what I came here for. I suppose the real problem of Scarlet Monastery was the level. It starts at level 30, 35, I think, and ends at level 47, which is like, yeah, we can do the whole dungeon, technically, but we also can't, so... I feel like these quest rewards are kind of pointless compared to the drops we're getting. Alright, done here. That means we can just march out. It gives you an option to fly, but the actual best option is to walk, because there's a couple of quests you can pick up on the way. On the original Ascension server, the EXP rate was so high that you didn't need to bother, but I suppose on this server, I think picking up all the quests is probably a good idea. Deals are causing you to be wanted? That's concerning. One second. Alright. Of course, the Oblivion references. It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spear is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I haul you away. Now then, where is the abomination? As far as I remember, that's where the custom quests end, for the most part. It's a nice starter zone, it's fairly quick, fairly easy to get out of. Oh, Chronomancer. Chronomancer is cool, but it's not one of the classes that I was interested in, personally. Horobus is ready to level up. What have we got here? Oh, loads of stuff. I mean, there was other reasons for me choosing Cultist, but I'm not going to get into that on YouTube. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Ah, there he is. Pretty sure he's supposed to walk up the road, doesn't he? Alright, what do we have here? Ooh, we have a melee strike. We have a heal. Excellent, that'll be useful. Does this give me insanity? No, good. I'm pretty sure the tentacle is used for the healy stuff that I want to do, so... I actually don't mind this as a starting zone. The quests are all in general vicinity area and they're nice and lined up so you can just do them in order. Maybe it's just because I've done it like 10 times. There we go. Yeah, you can be a Worgen, technically. There's caveats to that. I think it's one of the Blood Mage specs, probably the tank spec if I recall correctly. That said, if you're going to be a Worgen, Houndoom's a really cool name. Kind of an odd one as well now that I think about it. Houndoom as a Pokemon is really, really cool, but at the same time, it's not a great dark type and it's not a great fire type. So, like, Mega Houndoom, on the other hand, is pretty cool. I always wanted to run a Mega Houndoom, but Mega Charizard X always took that spot in my team, and it was just better. Oh, I think I missed a quest there. Depends what it was. Oh, it's the Apothecary quest. I should pick that. So nice having all this bag space. What even is that? Nice wings. I'm assuming that's some sort of, yeah, vanity item. All the skill effects are beautiful. Oh, I chose right for this. I'm glad I've got a heal. Glad I got a heal. This place without a heal can be pretty rough. Maybe I should bind this to something. Have E, I guess. Need a new melee weapon. I am normally a melee specialist, so like, I know roughly what I need in terms of weaponry when I need them. It's, like a feeling. Just back to the tentacle. Yeah, this isn't doing very much damage. Need a better melee weapon for that melee attack. Unless it's affected by something. Let me have a look. Nope. Alright. On to the next quest that can be held without shared bags. If you've ever done the undead stuff, you'll know this quest. Uh-oh. Oh, I see we've got a nice little farming group going on here. Well, I guess I'll just set the tentacle down and just have at it then. Oh, the spawn rate is perfect. Oh, what was that? Ah, melee weapon. Oh, that's really nice for casting spells. Seems this game really wants me to be a spellcaster. Oh. I feel like the Gaze of Cthulhu would give you more insanity than that. Need one more. That's not one more. That's pain. That's death. I'm gonna move myself over here. Oh, they're slower than me? Huh. I didn't think I'd be able to leash enemies like that. Yeah, okay, I can fight this. Yeah, that quest can be a problem sometimes. It's more of a pain when you don't have any AoE yet, but hey. I assume Guardians do at this point. Guardian is basically the server's equivalent of Warrior. They do all the melee stuff top tier well. I'm pretty sure I need something from here. Save 5 elite. Oh, not this again. Put that over there. Unleash the small dudes. That'll do. I'll take that. What's that? Oh. Let's say the null first because it's easier to fight. Oh, the crit. Love it. Oh, this guy's level 7, that's why he's doing so much. I don't typically fight these guys until a little bit later. Not on this server anyway. On the standard Ascension server where the EXP rate is much higher, I would probably just fight these guys anyway. Just because I would probably be like level 8-ish by now. What's that? Something shiny there. Oh, it's my loot. Nice to see we got plenty of healers here. Well, you were so interested in fact. I'm going to assume most people don't actually know there's shared tag system here. I didn't know. I found out by accident. Hey, level 7. 3 more levels. Then I'll see if I'm going to continue. Maybe it'll just be a short one today. Wait, hold up. No. No, apparently not. Okay. Maybe I forgot to loot. No. It honestly just didn't drop. Okay. Can I equip this? I'm a cultist with a gun. There are many, many jokes I can make about this. Thank you, but I don't need to. Oh, I've got Ominins. I literally do not know what add-ons I have installed. The usual, okay. Harvest Scythe. Oh, that's pretty sick. Alright. There you go. And where's my buff? There you go. Alright, let's go. Dark Hounds. I should have been looking for those in the first place. Pretty sure there's another quest I'm supposed to do around here, but I skipped that. I think it's related to this one. That's fine. There seems to be low competition for it, so... It's true though. I feel like a lot of players don't recognize toxicity themselves until they've actually seen it for real. Whenever both players agree, yeah, that's toxic, yeah, you got a problem. Ooh, what's this? Why is everyone staring at her? Surely they wouldn't just put a trap in here, would they? Empty satchel. Oh, 12 slot bag? Wow. Fancy. Oh. Good. I'll turn the sound on now. Let me use OBS to try and figure out what the sound levels are like. Sound levels seem fine. By the way, I've added a new feature to my filters. Microphone filters. It allows me to lower the audio of a application in order to better make room for my voice, so I don't need to speak so loudly. What? Let me know if that's something that actually works. Like, does it make it easier to hear me? That sort of thing. I need to heal here. Blade of the Empire, that sounds cool. I don't really have a good weapon for it yet, but... Right. I feel like that's something you could probably weave. Then again, we don't really need the insanity. Let's satiate. Good thing is I won't be needing this once I get healing. I guess you can weave melee strikes in. That's not too bad. Oh, I guess it might be shared tag but not shared loot then. Okay, that makes sense. That hunter looking dude can have that one then. And the aesthetic on these attacks is just so good. It's not retail WoW level in the insane again. But the attacks do look good. They don't look like they're copy and pasted from retail. Oh, 97. I can't even attack because I'm so close to insane. Maybe I should avoid using Blade of the Empire. I think I know what that's for. The tank spec wants to be as close to insane as possible. Get rid of all that insanity. And the caster spec wants to be as close to insanity as possible. The healer wants to be insane as often as possible, I think. Yeah, insanity turns them into a eldritch fiend, which increases healing done. I'm sort of looking forward to that. Starcaller. Oh, Starcaller was one of the classes I was looking at as well. I was like, thematically it's kind of a weird proposition. Because Starcaller is really more of a night elf only thing. You wouldn't see it on any other race, I think? Maybe humans could get away with it, maybe. But like, thematically it's a night elf thing. It was designed after a night elf. It feels like it's too tied to a race for it to be a viable choice for me. Whereas Cultist is a bit like Warlock in that, yeah, every race kind of dabbles a bit in the dark magics, so that's how things are. Did I pick up anything else that's worth anything? No? Okay. Nope. I suppose that's pretty fair. I really shouldn't get the loot for a rare for hitting it once. We'll get the Scarlets. Seems like the pumpkins are kind of busy right now. Block my spells, will you? got a good melee weapon there, I see. Maybe there's an item in there. Oh yeah, they've got a good melee weapon. Not like they need my help. Got to be an item up here. Feels like there is. A lot of Scarlets up here though. Get down the tentacle group. Well, that didn't go quite as poorly as I was expecting. Oh, there's one behind me as well. No item up here either. Bad. I can't believe I got away with that. I should not have gotten away with that. Oh. There we go. I almost didn't get away with that. Man, even when a game does drop something for me, it's just not good. I know there was a quest for these Murlocs. Ooh, floating barrel there. Hey, there's something in it. This is not a good idea. I don't like fighting shaman. Shaman mobs are like rogues, they're kind of dangerous. Get this little one out of the way. Have any potions? No. Ooh. Excellent. Yeah, 200 weapon and it's a staff. This game really wants me. Cat's misbehaving again. Anyway. Yeah, it gives me a weapon and it's a staff. Oh, looks like we've got help. You can play that game, Murloc. Oh. Oh. Someone just died. Alright, what did we get? Wow! Wow! That's some lovely loot. Tell you what, they made theirs a lot more worth. Let me get these pumpkins while there seems to be quiet here. Alright, that's a lovely sight, that. That's the sort of stuff you want to see. Quest log full of completes. Alright. Feel like I could have cooked those a little bit better, but whatever. Level 10 for those. A little ways off. Fine. I'll just continue throwing spells at the problem until it works. Get to level 8 here, no problems. Oh, they're quest targets with spawn issues. Shelly. That note. On issue. Apparently that's the person to send a whisper to if there are spawn issues for a quest mob. Oh. I thought I'd already done this. Maybe not. The quest didn't pop up the last time I was in town.
What is it? Farewell.
Level 8.
What now?
Ooh, I can get a two-handed weapon here. Oh, this must be where they got it from. Okay.
Trust no one.
Spell power.
Beware.
I don't know if this version of the game has any form of smart loot, but it sure feels like it does. Changing talents has a currency cost.
Speak quickly.
Hope it's not too high, otherwise that'll be a problem. No new spells at level 8. Interesting.
That better be good. I'm listening. Goodbye.
Well, you must be a chronomancer. Nope, Templar, okay. So Templars are going to be the new paladin, it looks like. You knew whenever a paladin was arriving because they would do so in a shower of sparks and sparkles.
Watch your back.
I know, I was a paladin main, so. If we weren't pressing Divine Storm every second that we could, there was something wrong.
This better be.
At the time, Divine Storm was by far the sparkliest, brightest spell that you could think of in WoW. Aside from maybe the original Holy Nova spell. That was a bit much. There's a bunch of spells in here now. Well, there's a bunch of quests in here now.
What now?
You can tell where my brain is right now.
No. Be quick about your business.
Upstairs, I think.
Hello. Embrace the shadow.
Is there one more? No. Yes, actually. No, you don't feel right. You look dead. Maybe you should get some rest. I feel like undead cultist would be really cool. Forsaken cultist, whatever.
What is it? Beware the living.
I'm gonna set objectives difficulty low so we don't get another repeat of last time. That's an AoE. You must be a Starcaller then. Let's go this way. Pick up more quests along the way. If I recall correctly, this bit was kind of annoying actually. Ooh, Adra's Vigil. You know, whenever I'm playing World of Warcraft, usually I pride myself in knowing roughly what each class does. Whenever I see buffs like this, like, I have no idea which class is doing it. I feel like that's a cool thing about this version of the game. That is kind of fell magic-y. I don't know any fell magic-y classes. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of older MMORPGs where there were lots of classes and you could get away with that because making particle effects for a much lower visual quality game for more classes was a lot more viable back then. I'm not gonna make it. Nope. Go to another one. Wow. Anyway, it's time to eat. Oh, this dungeon's not good XP on this? That'd be a shame. That's a really noisy effect.
I have exactly what you need.
Anyone playing Starcaller bow? Not me. Not this time anyway. Stick some of these bags away. Oh wait, that was an 8.
Beware the living.
This one and this one. Yeah.
I'm listening.
I take the opportunity to do a bit of an inventory management.
What do you require?
taking care to not delete the very valuable items that I got from that rare. Great. Actually, that potion might be more useful than I think. Ooh, new item. Okay. Short, and off we go.
Victory for Sylvanus.
Right, there's a couple of quests in here that still need done. Go to, actually let's make it smaller. There you go. Easier to find my way around. Might be a bit of a shock, but I don't really know Undercity all that well. That is more unhinged than Area 52. Yeah, you bet it is. Area 52 tends to be quiet. This is more like Elune during its peak. Area 52 and Elune are servers. Area 52 is the standard one where all of the seasons and leagues end. It's also the slow progression server, the one that's most progressed at the moment. We're going into Wrath of the Lich King at some point before, I don't know, October maybe? Elune is the current seasonal server. That one is random abilities. Well, pseudo-random abilities, I guess. Cry about it. There's something here. Visit an innkeeper. Oh, right. Visit an innkeeper. Where's the innkeep here, anyway?
I'm listening.
There we go.
That better be good.
I mean, yeah, I can set Hearthstone here, I guess. Right, I think that's everything. That's for Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds open yet? No. I don't really care for PvP in this game. Though I'm sure as a healer PvP would be hilarious. The heck made that noise? What, you mean the crying noise? Hey Virgo. Nice to see you here. Just hauling us back to Terrestrial Glades. We have a lot of quests to do now. Getting to level 10 kind of sucks because then you get to pick your specialization and get nice abilities and everything ties together, but in my opinion what really sucks is getting to level 15. The laugh. I don't know. Also hi. Yeah, nice to see you. There a necromancer around here somewhere? Oh, must be up here in the Zeppelin. Some minions don't do stairs well. I think that may have been one of the battleground emissaries. Basically, the story of the battlegrounds in this game is the Alliance are taking over Horde territory and effectively making them homeless. So she's like, I'm homeless. They want us to go into battlegrounds and take their homes back. Spoiler, it never happens. The battlegrounds are always fought for. It's kind of rough. Pick a world, any world to live in. It wouldn't be this one.
I haven't got all day. Dark Lady, watch over you.
Huh. I don't know when I picked that one up. Alright, what are we gonna start with? Really? This one? This is not one of the quests I like. With the higher spawn rate? Oh, I thought there was someone's open mic or something. Oh, no, no, no. Actually, I'm testing out new noise suppression for this stream, so maybe my mic sounds different. I don't know, it's difficult for me to tell. I don't need the microphone right in front of my face now, which is nice. Yeah, I don't really like the quests up here. They're not very fun, if you ask me. Mostly because, well, you often end up waiting on spawns. But, you know, maybe with the shared tag system we have here, it'll be fine. Sound a lot better, actually. Very, very streamer-like. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. This was the effect that I was looking for, but couldn't find anything. I see them making a beeline to the monster I was worried about. Mages. Level 9. One more level to go. I managed to make them go Aha. Decayed Blade of Agamant? New. Strength though. One hand. Actually, let's get this mage first. I feel like the tentacle bro has a long enough cooldown where I don't really want to use it, because when I need it, it's not there. The range of attack is so far in this game, is it 35 yards? 40 yards? Huh. That's kind of far. Whenever I used to play WoW, only hunters had a 40-yard attack. So, oh, there's the mob I was worried about. See if we can grab this. Sometimes you just cannot find this guy. Yeah, I feel like 40 yards is a really long attack distance. I guess they just generally set spells to 40 yards. I don't know, I'm not typically a spell user. Uh-oh. What's going on over here? Oh. Oh, there's the mob I want. Give me. Nuts. Did not get. Yeah, no game I've played in the past let me hit something from that far. Then again, I've never played WoW. Oh, there he is. Oh. Yeah, like I said, 40 yards is about as far as it gets for World of Warcraft in terms of spell distance. Yeah, I'll heal you. Alright. Look, your favorite game. Spamming spells to get the tag. Apparently, even though we have a shared tag system, we don't have shared item drops. Alright. There's 2 more remains that I need to get. One of them sits between these 2. Not you. Actually. Well, I don't need any more skulls. Usually on the other side of these hills, though. Oh, there's an item there. Well, that's worth clearing for, isn't it? See if we can outrage this guy. Nailed it. Put the skeleton there. Put the tentacle there. Skillful gameplay. There he is. See if we can get him before someone else does. Looks like mana is starting to be an issue. Here we go. Here's the I don't have a tentacle, but I kinda need it. There it is. That's fine with me. I got what I wanted. Old crossbow. It's strength? You. Alright. If you're wondering what that was insanity. If you max out your insanity bar, you get stunned and you get laughed at. Skill issue or something. Yeah, Koa is probably going to release before the end of July. Super nice, I'm looking forward to it. Whenever I think, oh, I want to play an MMORPG, my thoughts immediately end up back to, oh, it was pretty fun, I really want to play Koa. But the server's not up, so. Yeah, we'll be back in this place later. Now, where is... Oh, there she is. Tentacle Bro's best friend. Lets me tank 2 enemies without needing to heal. Love it. Well, now we have a quest for the Murlocs, okay. Why not? The Murlocs weren't that bad when I last fought them. Just, watch you don't turn your back against the rogues. Murloc backstab is a bit of a meme in this game. Oh, hello. That's new. I don't remember this. Flickering lantern.
Speak quickly.
Ah, another wanderer finds my humble camp, gestures to bubbling vows. Studying these Agamand undead, mindless puppets unlike us free-willed Forsaken. What makes us different? Why were we freed from the Lich King's control whenever they remain enslaved? That's what I aim to discover. The Dark Lady encourages our research, but I prefer working far away from prying eyes in the Undercity. Ooh, a blue. I'm using a 2-hander. Ooh, alchemy skill, that's good. Yeah, I feel like that's new. World of Warcraft didn't use an awful lot of emotes and NPC chow. Oh, hello. Make myself some space here before I start pulling stuff. it's still there. Alright, go find it. There. Okay. Try and pull this on its own. Run away to my safe spot. Level 10. Be able to do it though. Tentacle broke. Oh, it hits hard. Oh, I'm gonna die. We need friends for that one. Yeah, I remember on Ascension that rares used to be pretty soloable. I'm shocked. Looks like this beta is up until the 15th. I'm looking forward to it. All items, oh yeah. This is why I don't like this zone. If you die, the graveyard is right in the middle, so anything you be at is so far away. Anyway, whoa, hello. Really want to jump down now? Fine. Okay. Like I said, not a huge fan of fighting shamans, but actually that combo kind of reminds me of the old... This looks like your own CC. Do betas and WoW usually let you use your own possibly OP characters? This is not. This is the 21 class Ascension server I was talking about. It is in fact a beta though. This has absolutely nothing to do with Blizzard, aside from, you know, using their game as a base. I don't really think this is OP though. I think this is pretty par for the course for Wrath of the Lich King. I think the real OP characters are on the main Ascension server. Like back when people were doing like 2.5k max, people in vanilla on Ascension are doing upwards of 30k. 30k DPS, and it's just ridiculous. Unfortunately, the dev team have said that's a bit of a runaway situation where you can't really do anything about it. Wrath of the Lich King balance was pretty low. It wasn't that bad after, you know, 3.1 landed. 3.1 is when I changed to Paladin main, actually. Yeah, after they got nerfed. I got all my skills here? Yeah, I do. Then I just need to make a break for it, it looks like. This does not often work out. Now if we're talking Wrath of the Lich King Classic, then we've got things we can talk about, because some of the balance issues there were just not on. Not in the year of 2025. Mobile Legends? Excellent. Oh, how I wish that was a ring I could equip. Actually, I would even say that this is a little bit underpowered, actually. Where's my book? Let me train spells real quick. Entropic Slam. Oh, here's my AoE, and it's physical damage. Thank you. And give them some mana. I would imagine Pyromancers have mana issues. Pyromancer is another class I was thinking of. But again, it's like being in the back row is not especially fun to me, so ooh, I love that spell effect. That's lovely. Only costs 12 mana. What was a cooldown on it? Uh-oh. Carrying my AoE. Get out of here, Scarlets. Uh-oh. What was it? Oh, that AoE cleave is just so satisfying. I may have to try the melee DPS spec as well. It's not what I created this for, but I may have to try it. If anyone's ever played, was it EverQuest? Or RuneScape? I forget which one it was. You'll know what I'm talking about. Godblade. In this case, it's a spec related to the old gods. They are... what's his name? The guy that loves eldritch horrors. Lovecraftian horror, I think it was? If you love Lovecraftian lore, you'll love this class. I'm just here because Shadow Knight vibes. Besides, one of the major points for this beta was supposed to be the spell effects, and they've been cooking. I like this. I like this a lot. Probably gonna get aggro on this here. I've heard of both and played neither. Oh, that's a shame. I don't think Lovecraftian horror has anything to do with the game. I think it's a book thing. Oh, you mean Godblade? Yeah, it's something late game, I think. I think it refers to a sword. Craft. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a player name for the Godsword Blade. Or something. Where am I even going? I have no idea. Oh, 3 more quests. Okay. Ah, I see the undead like a little bit of 420. Oh, that's a cool mount. Yeah, dungeons are level 15, but if Mana Storm was around, it would be level 10. Sounds like someone just yeeted themselves off a cliff behind me. They live though, don't worry, they're fine. Oh, here we are. Back again. Off-topic question, are there any MMORPGs coming out that you're interested in right now? No. Part of the reason I'm so enthusiastic for this. Is that a new sound? Oh, there's a ring in here. Do anything? What spec is that? Star Caller. That's cool. Yeah, I'm afraid the golden age of MMOs is long past us. Some would say it's only just started, but that depends on whether you really like PvP or not. If you love PvP, I mean, there's still games active, like Black Desert Online and Throne and Liberty and the other one called Albion Online. There's still good PvP MMORPGs, but as for what's actually coming out right now, unless you're excited for expansions, then, you know, you got Guild Wars, and I suppose Final Fantasy XIV is probably gearing up for an expansion soon as well. I don't know what they're at. ESO's still going strong, apparently. I'd love to play more Guild Wars 2, but the entry cost is so high, not something I'm not up to. The reason for that is because Guild Wars 2 does not have a mandatory subscription. So if you just wanted to buy an MMORPG and play it, Guild Wars 2, you could do worse. The thing is, Guild Wars 2 is like more than 10 years old now. It's 13 years old this year, I think. I saw they brought Blue Protocol back from the dead, and it was a bit interesting until I saw Tencent. Yeah, Blue Protocol was supposed to be a PSO2-ish game, but it seems that the content that they were putting out was simply not good enough for the type of game that they were trying to put out, and it flopped in Japan. It's never going to work. Also, Amazon Games as a publisher is not a good publisher, despite their accolades. But then again, I have problems with Tencent as well, so like, you'll see. Robe. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. That'll be useful for healing later. Isn't there supposed to be a book here? Oh, there is. Alright, and one last quest, and then we can go turn these in, get to level 10, and then I can finish my dinner. I feel like Blue Protocol's probably going to end up the same sort of game as all the other gachas, but I really hope I'm wrong. Otherwise, it just further proves that gacha seems to be the way forward for funding games. And it's not a trend I'm happy with either. No idea what that noise was. It felt like it was behind me, but I didn't see anything. Oh yeah, Venomancer can turn into a spider apparently. I hate it. Well yeah, on one hand it's a terrible game format and should definitely be looked down upon, but on the other hand, you saw yourself how good looking Wuthering Waves is. I haven't actually played it myself, but I've seen some of the screenshots and oh wow. Unreal Engine really makes anime style look good. But on the other hand, if we're doing gacha to fund games with that sort of quality, it's like, eh. I mean, especially if it funds new MMORPGs, which is a category that's on its last legs, basically. Go this way. But it seems safer. These are warriors and monks, I think. Paladins and monks. Is that the Stormcaller? It is. Stormcaller is really cool. It's not for me, but it's cool. Oh, apparently you can use cleave whenever you want, okay. Is he good? This. Banner of Rallying. Oh cool, there's a guardian here. Let me heal. Let me heal. There you go. Uh-oh. I need my tentacle bro here. Moving so far doesn't make me upset when I get bad pulls because the story is mildly interesting. Let me invite. Right, get in there. Yay! Teamwork. Oh. Didn't spend too long in there if I was you. Moving so far doesn't make me. Yeah. It's kind of the feeling you get whenever you play a gacha. It's like, when are they gonna start monetizing me? Like, you know it's gonna happen, but it's a matter of when, not if. Well, I need to slay 3 more of these missionaries. Where are they? Oh, there's one. Take the tentacle down. Yeah, Stormbringers have unmatched AoE, I feel. If they're anything like the electric spec from the Ascension server. I think it's called Boom Chicken. There we go, missionary. Alright, I think that's everything. We can get to level 10 and then we can finish eating my dinner. What happened to the werewolf class? It's still there. It's what was it again? Blood Mage. Yeah. So many classes, it's going to be difficult to keep up with what each one does. I'm looking forward to it. This class looks like you have a lot of damage from the looks of it. I'm not sure. I'm kind of squishy right now. At least that's the way I feel. That being said, I'm not playing this class for damage. I'm actually supposed to be leveling as a healer, as you might have seen there. It's not the first time I've played a healer on stream, although the times that I have played a healer on stream has been coincidental, like, oh, the healer left, well, I have heals and I can somewhat keep my mana up, so I guess we'll push and see how far we get, type thing. Because that's usually the sort of healer I am. But the combat healer archetype has me super interested because it's an archetype that was only briefly explored on the main Ascension server before realizing that the toolkit they were using is kind of difficult to balance. Or rather, it needs a complete redesign from the ground up, and I suppose they don't really have the resources available to do that. Better to have it and not need it? Absolutely, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's nice to feel like I've got a decent amount of damage because I feel like open world leveling without damage is just painful. Unless you've got a friend you can just heal, be a pocket healer for. I'm going to assume every Guardian wants a pocket healer. Because that's just how it is. Guardians are effectively this version of the game's equivalent of Warrior, and Warrior with a pocket healer is a force to be reckoned with. Always was. Because then your warrior can go all out, they can pull multiple mobs, they get tons of rage, they'll be able to spend all that rage on AoE, it's so good. Get yourself a pocket healer as a warrior. Missed the elevator. Did I put that ring? Your health per 5 seconds. Yeah, very funny. I've got my buff up. I did put that. Yeah, I did put that way. Okay. This way. Undercity is a bit of a maze sometimes. Everything is round and confusing. Tongue Cleric Trainer. Let me have a look at that. Tongue Cleric got major paladin vibes, so... Ooh, that looks good. Whoever put that transmod together needs a pat on the back. Good stuff. Creepy NPC? Yeah, this entire area is owned by the Forsaken, a faction of undead who broke free from the Lich King's grasp. So naturally it's kind of spooky, haunted, a bit creepy sometimes. Actually, there's something really cool. If you've never played World of Warcraft for any length of time, you probably won't know about this. If you go to the X throne room here, and, you know, wait around for a bit, one of my favorite pieces of lore starts playing. I'll be quiet. You're correct. What you are hearing is the whispers of the dead. Something occurred in that throne room, a disaster. I hear the sounds of my youth, make it go away. It's a scene from Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne. It's a really cool scene and kind of defines World of Warcraft as a franchise. There's an awful lot of that in Tirisfal Glades, because this is the old home of the humans. Obviously, as you can tell, it's not anymore, but hey. Ooh, chat is misbehaving again. Do they not know there's staff on right now? Oh yes, my favourite rare spawn, Mugglefin. Oh, he's a fisherman.
What do you require?
Oh, free. Oh yeah, that's right. If you had selected the tutorial, you get a nice little page like this. And it tells you how to do stuff. Oh, there are rewards for this. I don't remember if there's anything interesting aside from these marks that don't really do anything. Some runes and orbs. I suppose those will be used for talents and stuff. If WoW had Warhammer 40k orcs. Ooh. Warhammer, huh? Wow. Oh wow. They kind of look like if orcs use goblin technology, you know? I suppose the kind of stuff that Garrosh used a little bit. I suppose if Garrosh had maintained control of the Horde, they probably would have ended up with more stuff like that. Alright. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Thankfully it's not an elite. Eee. Yeah, whenever a quest mob 3 levels above you spawns, you know it's going to hurt. I'm glad I can use on my cooldowns for some burst damage though. Orcs using goblin tech could be as close as WoW gets to 40k, yeah, definite.
Hello.
Because it sort of reminds me of goblin shredders. But orcs typically don't like goblin technology because goblin technology tends to be a bit unreliable. I was an engineer on my main, a paladin, and from what I remember, goblin technology would blow up, and gnomish technology would malfunction.
Be quick about your business.
So then, whenever you got to fly on a flying machine, you'd be like, how is this still holding together?
What would you ask of death?
Let's make you wonder. Oh, that's level 10. Excellent. So here we get to make a choice. So we have Corruption, the caster damage dealer, which is probably what I'll end up playing a little bit of. We have Channel Cthulhu's Destructive Gaze, unleashing devastating void magics upon the battlefield. I love this art as well, it's so good. We have Godblade, imbue your weapon with the power of N'Zoth, acting as a forceful herald of his plans. We have Dreadnought, consolidate the writhing bulk of Ysarge's mass, becoming an immovable shield. Okay? And we've got Embrace Insanity on the battlefield, blessing and healing allies with the power of Yogg-Saron as a reward for your crazed melee fervor. I feel like it's got to be Heretic. Actually, that art kind of reminds me of Warhammer a little bit. Well, I'm gonna go Heretic because it's what I actually picked for. Herald of Yogg-Saron increases your hit rating and expertise by 20% of your intellect. Ooh, that's lovely. Yeah. Basically, this one you want to be insane as much as possible. Because then you can be a herald. And all the good stuff. Anyway. I'm gonna go park myself in the inn, and that's going to be all for today, I think. Yeah. Sounds right. And I'll go and finish my dinner. Inquisition coming your way now. Oh, don't worry. We'll fight each other and then I'll probably win. Wait, I didn't expect the Inquisition.